Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we will be going over the preseason power rankings to see who has the best chances of winning the World Series. Before we start, shout out to all of our sponsors and the Kodiak Baptist Mission for allowing us to use their space during the off-season for tournaments, videos, and more. Let's get right into it. Alright, to kick off the video, we have the Denali Ducks. The Denali Ducks have always been fighting for the last playoff spot in the standings, and I don't expect much more from Autumn Hope and crew this year. They do have a draft pick, but it's not high enough at all to get a star player. I think Hope will improve this year, however that might be all that they can do. At number 7, we have the Southern Salmon. It was a tight race for this spot between South and Denali. However, the Salmon have the first overall pick in this year's draft, and the manager, Steph Slabinski, has made up her mind on which top prospect she will be drafting. At number 6, we have the Killer Whales. It seems like a crime to put the Kodiak Killer Whales at 6, but it has to be done, especially with the tight competition in the National League. It's going to be a shootout for that last spot in the NL playoff race. Landon Stafford brought home Rookie of the Year honors last year, and I do think that he makes a run. The question is, can that run bring home a World Series championship? Alright, heading over to number 5, we have the Anchorage Eagles, who are looking to prove themselves as a team that is here to stay in this league. The team itself hasn't made a championship in 2 whole years, and it hasn't won one since they were known as the Pirates. I do have high hopes on the Eagles this season, especially since they have such a high draft pick, which can either make or break their 2024 year. The Kodiak Sharks are going to be 4th in the power rankings. The Kodiak Ermines have now rebranded themselves to the Kodiak Sharks. The main question of this team is, can Kason Stafford do good enough to win a championship? He had a great year in 2023, and I don't expect any less this season. He and his American League counterpart, Hunter Slabinski, are probably going to be the top 2 in the AL. But last year, he hit a roadblock when he faced a hot team on a win streak in the ALCS. At 3, we have the Magpies. It was a roller coaster of a season in 2023 for the Magpies. There was a huge lack of run support at the plate, and their pitching wasn't even top 4. But the work has absolutely been put in this offseason by Kaylin to the point where she threw 4 shutout innings in the championship of a public tournament. She also hit double as many home runs as she did in the regular season in that singular night at the Wiffle in the Winter Tournament. Kaylin and crew for sure has what it takes to win the division and possibly even the World Series, and with a high draft pick, the sky is truly the limit for this squad.
Hunter Slabinski, period. He is one of the best players in the state, and his single goal is a World Series ring. They may be the villains of this league for winning, but Hunter says he wants to embrace being the bad guys and show the fans and other players what he is truly capable of. He also has a high draft pick this year and is looking to bring in a rookie to this franchise. Nonetheless, the Wolfpack are definitely the favorites to win the AL again this season.
Alright, Skylar, thank you for taking over there. And finally, at number 1, we have the Grizzlies. After a great year of making the championship 2 out of 3 times last year, manager and 2023 most valuable player, Tony Slabinski, is rolling it solo Lobo this season. In my opinion, it doesn't hurt this team not having anyone else on the squad. In fact, it helps getting Tony, the MVP, more playing time. This team is definitely the best and is the team to beat this year in 2024. Alright guys, thanks again for watching. Huge shout out to Kaylin and Skylar for helping me work on these rankings. We try to be as accurate as possible with them, but this is just a smaller video leading up to spring training and the regular season. The draft video is coming soon, so make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for that. See y'all next week. Goodbye, folks.